I have my 2020 MacBook Air right here and I'll be reviewing it today. So after 2 months of using it, I am really happy with it, but it's just one thing that is not performing well enough that I am going to return it tomorrow. So yeah, I'll talk about the returning part after I finish describing why this thing is good for my studies. So yeah, so I initially got this MacBook Air 2020 for uni because last semester was a very assignment intensive semester, so I need a good laptop for my presentation, my essay, assignment, report, and a lot of stuff. It's been serving me well with all of that. So with all of my writing, report, assignment, studies, it's A+++ with this laptop. However, there's a few things that's not performing as well as I expected it to be. So firstly, a lot of people who are interested in buying a MacBook Air will know that there's this overheating issue. However, I'm gonna give some justice to this laptop. Yes, it does heats up, and the fans also will comes up when you're doing a lot of stuff at the same time. But when you're doing like normal stuff, easy web browsing, writing an essay on Word document, doing or like PowerPoints, or like or what you would do if you're a student, or you just work with like a lot of documents, it's not gonna heat up. It's not gonna turn on the fan and stuff. The only time when the fan heats up for the study aspect is that when I'm on Zoom calls. So you know that with the pandemic we study online. So when I have Zoom calls on, the fan turns up, so you can hear the fan noise. So the noise level is not high enough to like affect anything, but it's just there. You will hear it and you will know that the fan turns up. Also, when I use Sidecar as well, so I use Sidecar a lot when I write reports, so the fan also turn on when I have Sidecar on. That's the second time. And thirdly is when I have a lot of Chrome tabs on. So I like to watch a lot of YouTube videos, not at the same time, but I go on YouTube and then I open new tab and then just open all of the videos I want to watch for the day. So it'll be around like 10 plus tabs. And sometimes when I'm playing it with full screen on, the fan will turn on a bit, but it's not like super annoying, so I can still do with that. But the one thing that I can't actually accept, one of its flaws is that it can't do video editing. So obviously a lot of people will say don't get the Air for video editing. The spec that I got for this MacBook is the i5 version with 256GB and 8GB of RAM, and it can't edit. So I thought that it's good enough for editing, but apparently because it will heat up, the fan will turn on, so it can't actually do its best. Like, it has the capability to do it, but because of its heating issue, so like the back here doesn't have, or inside like the machine doesn't have a really good ventilator, or like what they call the heat sink, something that dissipate the heat, and that's why it can't perform well when you do heavy intensive stuff. And it not only heats up, so the fan turn on, it's slow, it lags, and the small little ball, the loading ball comes up. If you video edit, you will know what I'm saying, because it will appear in Final Cut Pro and also iMovie. I only have iMovie for now. I just use iMovie. I tried Filmora and what else? DaVinci Resolve. Yeah, the same thing happens. I think it's better on DaVinci Resolve than in iMovie and Filmora, but yeah, the editing experience wasn't smooth, so I resorted back to my iPad Pro, and it was such a bliss to edit on an iPad Pro. But the problem is my iPad Pro is only 64 gigs of storage, and with video editing and all the big files that you have with video, it just can't handle all of that, so it gets full really fast, and I have to delete so much stuff in order to import stuff into my iPad, because it can't edit off SSD or external storage. So that's the problem with the iPad, and I really can't stand it anymore. I can't even export my latest study vlog because I don't have enough space. I need like 6 gigs of space to export the video, but I only have 5. So it's so frustrating. I really like the iPad Pro editing workflow or process or whatever. I use the LumaFusion app, and it's really good, and also another app called Velo that is really cute and has a lot of nice sticker that I like. I use that to edit like my like I think most of my video I edited from the app Velo, and it's really nice. And however, I invested on a new app which is LumaFusion, and it's quite nice as well. So, and then together with Velo and LumaFusion, you can edit a pretty good and cute video. But the storage, the iPad Pro doesn't have enough storage for me to do whatever I like. So I don't know. I'm just stuck between my laptop can't edit, my iPad Pro doesn't have enough storage. So yeah, I think the best solution, which I've been thinking for a few weeks now, is to return this MacBook Air and get a Pro. I think although it's been 2 months now, it's way past the return period of 2 weeks, but I heard online that they extended the return policy due to COVID, and I've asked like the people in Apple Store when I pass by whether I can do that too. They say to bring in my MacBook Air, and if the condition is like nice and still good, they might do a return or refund for me, but we shall see. So today is my last day with this laptop. I actually really like it because of the color and how it matches all of my digital techie stuff. See, my iPad Pro is in pink, and my keyboard, my mouse is pink, if you know that you watch my other videos. Yeah, my aesthetic is just pink. Yeah, and the MacBook Air is in like a rose gold, pinkish gold kind of color, and it really suits like all of my stuff, but unfortunately it doesn't suit my editing needs. So I'm so sorry, I need to say goodbye to this beauty. Yeah, so that's like all the things that I can say about this MacBook Air. I really love the color, and it's actually quite fast if you're not doing editing and stuff. So like if you're just a student, you just want to get like a basic laptop for study, or you work, do document and typing, all that stuff, the easy stuff, not the things that you need to process a lot of data, information and stuff, then this is a good one. Actually quite a really good product, I would say. If you use like the other Apple products like the iPhone, AirPods, iPad, the Apple ecosystem will wow you, because I was wow when I got the MacBook Pro, MacBook Air, and it just works pretty well with all the other devices, and that's why I fell in love with Apple products. Although it's high priced, doesn't actually a lot of people, especially like boys that are good at tech, would say that the Apple products is not worth its money. But to me, I think it does, because like the ecosystem in Apple's product just brings so much efficiency and joy to my life, because you do things so much faster. It's so important. Time is very important. So yeah, if you are considering something, a laptop, and you have an iPhone or an iPad, then definitely go for another MacBook or Apple product for the ecosystem, because it's just so convenient and efficient. So yeah, okay. I should stop saying things. Do I miss anything? Not really, but I'm gonna bring this to the Apple Store tomorrow and see what they can do for me. I hope I can upgrade it to the Pro and edit my videos and have my study vlog up, because I vlogged when it was my final exam weeks and I went up to study with my boyfriend and stuff. So I'll be uploading that soon, or maybe an iPad Pro unboxing if I manage to get a refund or manage to trade this in or something. I'll see. And yeah, that will be like the future 2 videos that I'm gonna do. So stay tuned if you're interested, and comment, like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell for the MacBook Pro unboxing and also the study vlog if you're interested. And so I will sign off now, and bye bye and goodbye to this MacBook as well. Look at that, it's so pretty, right? The color is so pretty. Oh my god, it's so pretty. And it looks really good with me, with my pink shirt. This can be like a thumbnail. Like, what do I think about the MacBook Air? Okay, bye bye.